Okay, so I just filmed a tutorial for this eye look. So it's probably going to be the video before this one. So if you guys want to see how to get this eye look, just go ahead and click on the video before this one. But this video is going to go ahead and just be about my foundation, how I put on my foundation right now. So yeah, let's get started. So prior to this, I went ahead and washed my face, of course, and I put on a moisturizer, and then I went ahead and did my eyeshadow. Now my next step is my primer, which I'm using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the mattifying one. So I just take a small amount because I just put it on my T-zone like this. I found the smallest amount works wonders, because the first time when I tried it, I thought it was like the other primers where you would probably put it all over your face. But when I did that, it dried up all my face, and then you could see my dry patches because it literally mattified that well. Oh yeah, and I forgot, excuse my pimple right here. I got a big pimple, and yeah, I was naughty and I had to pop it and it scarred. So yeah, I know, but I just couldn't resist, you know. I had to pop it because it was just so darn ugly and so huge. And yeah, so just trying to tell you guys before I see in the comments, what is that on your chin? Yeah, it's a zit, you know, I'm human. I'm showing you raw face right here. This is the real things that go on in life. So yeah, my skin is acne prone, so I gotta deal with it, and I know there's a lot of us out there with this problem, but doesn't mean you still can't look fabulous. So let's get back to the tutorial. So today I'll be using the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet foundation, just because I have this zit and it's a little bit more coverage than my other foundation that I wore in my well, not my last video, the video prior to this. I think it's called the brown copper look one. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and shake it. And you know what, I don't even know what color I am on this one, but yeah, it's a matte velvet. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit and put it on the back of my hand like so, and I'm gonna go ahead and tap it onto my face, just tapping it. Concentrating a little bit more on my zit area, you know, you try to hide that. And then I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and use this to tap it out onto my face. I find this foundation does a beautiful job with the beauty blender if you're not trying to seem like you have a full on face. I would say it's like a medium to full coverage foundation, because it really does a great job on making my face look so flawless. So once I have one layer on and blended and on my skin, what I do next is go to concealer, and I'm gonna use the two concealers. The ones I'll be using today will be both by LA Girl, the Pro Concealer High Definition, these. And the first one I'll be using is the medium beige one, and that's just for my red areas, like underneath my nose, on my chin. Try to cover the pimple with this. Wherever you see that you have redness, I would use this one. With that said, I'm taking my beauty blender and just taking the corner or the pointy side and just tapping that ever so lightly so you won't take so much product off. And especially on the areas that you have like blemishes or pimples like me. So yeah, I know. And I'm gonna put a little bit more on that pimple, the ugly scab. And I'm gonna use my finger this time just to tap it up. Well, that's the best. I'm gonna get it. That's what I get for picking at it. Okay, anyways, let's move on. And next I'm gonna take the same concealer but in a different color called Pure Beige, and it's a little bit lighter, and I'm gonna use it for my under eyes. And I'm gonna do like a little triangle or underneath my eyes. And then I'm gonna put some in my right here to highlight. Not too much because you don't want to emphasize that. If you have a blemish like me, you don't want to emphasize it. Your cupid's bow along the center of your, and a little bit on your forehead, just a little bit. And I think I like to put a little bit on top of my take a foundation brush like this, and I tap a large amount of this because I let it set. I know people call it bake, so I let it bake on there. Then I use my Makeup Forever. While this is baking, which I leave it for a couple of minutes while I finish all my other makeup, my blush, my contour, and my lips. Just tap the rest of my face with this just to set that foundation. So yeah, this is how I do my face. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my blush and my contour and my lips, and I'll be back. So I hope you guys enjoyed my foundation routine, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.